Does winter make you feel like a totally different person? Drained, isolated, off balance? It could be seasonal affective disorder. Let's uncover what's really happening and how you can recognize the signs. In this video, we're going to look at a crucial aspect of seasonal affective disorder: its symptoms. Understanding the symptoms is essential if you want to be able to recognize and manage the disorder. They are signs that you yourself will observe and feel. Change in your mood, low energy levels, if you're experiencing a loss of appetite, if you're experiencing a change in your sleep pattern. Unraveling these symptoms and getting to know them is going to be essential for you to be able to really deal and manage with seasonal affective disorder effectively. Firstly, let's go through a list of symptoms which are quite specific to seasonal affective disorder. Symptoms of SAD raise their ugly head around the same time every year. Craving for carbohydrates. I know it could happen at any time, happens to all of us, but this could be a sign that you're reaching for those starchy, those sweet foods, especially during the winter time. Craving carbohydrates in the context of SAD is believed to be linked to the body's attempt to boost serotonin levels. Carbs gives us energy, a temporary boost of energy, but it doesn't last long, and it's not an effective or sustainable way to manage your SAD. As you oversleep, do you find it hard to wake up? Does it happen to you mostly around winter time? This then could be a telltale sign that you're experiencing SAD. Afternoon slump. You might say, well, this happens to me all the time, but if you kind of sit back and look at it and analyze it, does it happen to you all year round? Or is it, especially the winter time, when the lack of sunlight reduces our energy levels, especially about midday, and we just have this slump? We can't get ourselves out. If you struggle with depression, just be aware that the changing of the seasons, maybe especially into winter, could heighten your symptoms. Now, if you're listening to this and you're feeling like you'd benefit from more guidance or more of a structured support, I have a course on the way which I'm designing to help you with exactly that. So keep an eye out if you're ready to tackle SAD with more tools, more strategies, more structure. With SAD, your mood will change. You may feel lonely, hopeless, sad, feeling down all the time, maybe feeling lost. You can't put your finger on it, you don't know why. You may find, especially when winter approaches, that you don't want to be social, you don't want to connect with people, you don't want to go outside and interact. When we're not doing anything, if we're staying inside and we're not as active as we used to be, our sleep will be interrupted. We'll be reaching for, as we said, for those carbs. We will feel sluggish and fatigued. We'll feel less focused and concentrated, finding it hard to make decisions. Then you may start having negative thoughts. You may start to feel guilty, feel worthless. This is something you need to manage, you need to address. We're going to look at tips to help you identify symptoms, and also some tips on how to alleviate these symptoms before they get out of hand. You're simply going to keep a light exposure log. You're going to track when you go outside into the natural light, what times of day, how long you spend outside. And then you're going to be able to correlate maybe the changes in your mood with the exposure levels of sunlight you're getting. You can get out more. You can change the lighting in your indoor spaces. So it's bringing some control back to you. I will tell you now to do a regular check-in. Set a few minutes aside every week to check in with yourself. Ask yourself questions like, am I feeling more lethargic now? Am I not wanting to socialize as much? How am I coping with daily tasks in comparison to other times of year? Again, this gives us an insight into maybe things we need to look at and how we can change I have a playlist of songs that remind me of special moments in my life or good times in my life. So it's my feel-good playlist. And when I feel low or I feel a low period coming on, I'll put on my headphones and I'll go for a walk. So maybe have a seasonal playlist that boosts your energy and boosts your mood. Well done, and thank you so much for watching and learning more about seasonal affective disorder. The more you know, the more you can help yourself, right? So if these insights struck a chord with you, know that you're not alone and that there are ways to navigate these seasonal challenges. There are. In the next video, we're going to kind of shift gears slightly and we're going to talk about another big stressor this time of year, and that's the Christmas holiday period, right? Winter can already feel overwhelming with the shorter days, the lower energy, but then when you add the pressures of Christmas, it can sometimes feel like too much altogether. So together we'll explore practical ways to protect your mental well-being, which is very important, and bring a sense of calm to this busy season.